Yo, everyone, Merkul here, and TFT recently released this little video about set 14 and have said that they will leak a lot more during the Worlds that's gonna start on Friday, so tomorrow. And therefore, I thought I'd make a little video telling you how you can go into set 14 super prepared and know how to learn the set like in the best way. But first, I thought we'd look at this 21-second video just seeing a bit about set 14. And we're gonna see some of the units, so that's pretty interesting. So here we can see some, pretty cool. See like Shaco, Graves, some others. I don't play League, you know better than me probably. Silas, I guess. But yeah. Pretty cool. So they're gonna announce a lot more during the Worlds. And now I'm gonna go through how you can maybe go into PB prepared and know how to learn the set like I learn it. I've played every set and I feel like I'm pretty good at learning PB and get good pretty quickly. And this is my way of learning it. So first, of course, before the set releases, you can go through every single hero like this, or champion, I guess I should call them. But yeah, you can go through each of them, just the traits and units. You don't need to remember everything like in detail, definitely don't. But the best thing to do is try to relate them to a previous old unit. So for example, Darius this set was very similar to previous units like Garen and other sets, like a one-cost Garen that spins and heals and deals damage. Also, it doesn't need to be directly related. Like, for example, Smeech, if I can find Smeech. Uh, yeah, Smeech is very like a normal AD melee carry. So you should see him like that, relate him to like Yoni in other sets or Riven. And yeah, doing stuff like that makes you relate the units to other things and it will be easier to remember. So don't focus too much on like leaps back, four hexes, slashes. Just know what kind of unit is first of all. And then also learn like the basic uh, new mechanic, look at the different things about it, think about it a bit. Yeah, not too much more about that. But then the important part is when PB comes out. In my opinion, you should not really like directly go into comps and look at like solos tier list or something like that, but just try to figure out how you can play the different traits and how you can play them together, how they go into each other. Like Watcher and Conqueror work well, and Pit Fighter Conqueror and stuff. So experiment a bit, like just learn how everything feels and stuff like that before you go into the comps and start learning that way. Because if you just play the game a bit, I think you learn the units way more and the traits, know how they work and how they feel, instead of in the perfect like team how they feel then, because then you don't really know how the trait and units feel like. At least for me, because it's more about the team then, since you always play it in the same composition and you learn that team instead of like how the units and traits feel. And then since PB comps change, you're gonna get confused once they get changed. So I would recommend maybe playing 20 games like this, or however many it takes for you to get a feel for each synergy, each unit, and know how they feel and what items they want, basically. And after this, then it's when I would recommend something like Solo's tier list and look into the comps. You don't need to memorize them. Definitely not in PB, since like most of them will change a bit and won't be the same. So just like have it on your second monitor or alt tab into it and see what you need and put it in like a team planner and play it that way. Um, And since you should have, like, when you learn the units, try to like carry all the carries as well. And when you do this, you will learn how each one feels as a carry. At least the ones that you know should be like semi-fine as a carry. And that will help you a lot, because then if you play something like Heimer or this comp, you'll get how Heimer feels like, and how when you will how much you will stabilize when you hit them. And it's pretty easy to go from like your own comp when you're learning the different units to going to a real comp with the same carry. Like I would say if someone is good at Academy Heimer, it's not too hard to learn Visionary Heimer. But if you don't know Academy Heimer or like Heimer in some other comp, it's much harder learning Visionary Heimer, since you don't know like how it feels playing him, what he really does, how much you stabilize on him, and stuff like that. It's actually really important, because some forecasts stabilize you really hard and some don't. Some need items, some don't. So just playing around with them, trying to carry all of them is really good. This is also how Baby used to learn, but yeah, he stopped playing the game and he did some weird stuff as well. So maybe shouldn't do all he did, but this strategy for learning I think is really good. So also the case with the reroll units. So you can try like rerolling Tristana, Urgot, different units, see how they feel. And then later when you are going to play the comps, it's going to be easy just getting into them once you have played around with the carry and know kind of what items they want and how they feel like once you hit them. And after this, the last thing I'll say is which type of lobbies you should play. So, is it enough playing random lobbies in PvE? And I would say for the vast majority, it is fine. Once you get to like Master Plus, or honestly probably GM Plus, you should probably try finding lobbies and or friends to play with. You can either do this just finding people, or you can go into different Discord servers, or some tournaments are in PvE as well. So try finding people of your skill level. If you're like GM plus, maybe Master plus, but there is hidden MMR in PvE, so as long as you're not really like high rank, that's gonna be enough, and you can definitely learn a lot. So yeah, hopefully you feel a bit more prepared now for the next set, and let's hope that it's as good as they make it look here. Agree. And see you next time. Good luck, set 14. Peace.